Hi, Beriathan here with a quick heads up for today's video. Due to an unforeseen issue, there was no game audio captured on this session, and I only realized after I finished recording. Going without audio was not an option, so I decided to recreate the game audio to the best of my abilities, but please keep in mind this is not 100% accurate. If you feel something's off, that's probably it. With that said, I present to you today's episode, and I hope you still enjoy. Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor. We're back in Barad Orhant in the first circle of Minas Morgul, but now that we have finished with the circle of Wrath, we are ready to move on towards the second circle, the circle of sorrow.
It is not Terry.
So let us refresh our memory then. You have done well to assist our efforts within the circle of Wrath. By using the various towers within the city, we can conceal our presence and continue our mission, and I urge you to do the same. Our scouts have found a nearby tower that should bring you to the Circle of Sorrow. Seek out this tower of Barad Orhant. It seems quiet and still. Nothing stirs within it. But remain alert, and do not underestimate the wiles of those who dwell in Minas Morgul. Gather what is needed, and take hold of Barad Orhant. Alright, so we saw the door to Barad Orhant in the last episode actually, so it's not that far from where we currently are, and yeah, let us make our way there. Okay. Yeah, it's actually right there. It's very, very close by. That was simple. Maybe we can... Oh, there's a lot of chests. I don't think we will pick them all. No, I think this one will be good enough. Let's go. Alright, here we are. We need to secure the tower once again. This sort of barrier looks familiar. We've seen something very similar to this when we were in the deep battle in Grazadh. But who are we looking for exactly? I don't see anyone in here. Or do we need to... Okay, there we go. Wights, that's what I thought. This would also give us a chance of advancing our White Slayer deed. So that's gonna be good. Seems that's it. In this floor. That doesn't seem right. Maybe the Whites, yeah. They took a little while to spawn. Some loading issues it seems. But it's done. They are already here. And you might have noticed, well, we are hitting harder and some of our stats have increased as well. As promised, I took the chance of using all the runes I had stored to boost my traceries, boost my allies. And well, I think there's a noticeable difference now in comparison to the last episode. I had a lot of runes from appraising and other characters as well, so even though I did as much as I could, I still have plenty of rooms left for another character, for another ally or two. As much as I could, because I didn't have a gold runes for this level range, so I could only use the teal ones, but well, it's still a sizable difference in any case. The first floor is secured, and now we can move further up Ah, now we're fighting shades. But sadly, they don't count for the deed. Well, no biggie, we can still fight them. Well, we still need to fight them. And at least this time, they have already loaded, as they were supposed to. Oh, that was a big hit. Alright, not secured yet. Okay, we have this guy here. Come on. We have secured the second floor of Barad Orhant. This is from where we came. What's the way out now? Alright, this one. Of course. I really love the atmosphere inside this place. Eerie, gloomy, well, like every time we find shades or wights, but I think they did a great job with the ambient light, well, the ambient in general. This effect, this bloom effect in Minas Morgul is really cool. I enjoy it a lot. And as I told you on the last episode, each one of these towers will give you a taste of an idea of what to expect in each one of the circles. So as you will see here on the second circle, we will find wights and shades. And here we have the overseer, a Cargul, it seems. The living are not allowed within the circle of sorrow. Targan will be displeased if I fail. The wrath of Targan will be upon you. Ah, Wraith Slayer of Minas Morgul. There we have a new deed. The tower is secure. Great. With many raids in Minas Morgul, we have out of his stow quest. Okay. So once again, another mention of Targan. We had heard about him during the Deep Barrow, and once again in here. So there is a mystery that we'll need to get solving soon.
Good. You're here.
We have secured the tower. Yes, we have. So we have completed the quest. Tower of the Tree Garth. Fitting name, I guess. I hadn't really paid attention to the surroundings in here. Now, where are the rangers? Oh, of course. It's on the other side. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this tower. Now you can see why. If you take the wrong turn, there's... I don't know what's the purpose of that wall in there. I don't see any purpose for it, but... well, anyway, we are here, ready to continue. I thank you for leading the charge, Beriathan. We have successfully secured the Tower of Barad Orhant, and now I see the stillness here did not signify emptiness. No, for the dead can be quite still indeed, when they so desire it. It is a useful lesson. You have seen the strange glow upon the circle, have you not? Yeah, I was just talking about that, actually.
Let us not tarry.
The Circle of Sorrow is nothing like what we just encountered upon the Circle of Wrath. This place is not for the living. No, it is the realm of the dead. Streams of spirits move through the streets, and strange glowing lights flicker among the old buildings. There is much here that we need accomplished before it is safe to delve further into the city. You should assist those you can in the Circle of Sorrow. When you have done this, return to me and we shall continue our efforts. Like before.
Now then.
You are truly an experienced warden and no stranger to adventure or danger. This is why I ask you to scout the Circle of Sorrow for us. We must learn what difficulties we are to face and what obstacles we must overcome. Search the many places and buildings upon the Circle of Sorrow, and then report back to me with whatever you have learned.
Faith alone will not stop the
So
enemy.
we need to scout the Shrouded Forge, the Hall of Wrath, Lindalírë. Ah, that's good. Well, both sides of the circle. Okay. We must lessen the numbers of the dead who walk upon the Circle of Sorrow. I ask you to defeat any wights that you find as you venture out into the city.
Now then,
We must lessen the numbers of spell spirits who wander upon the Circle of Sorrow. I ask you to defeat any of the spirits and shades that you see as you venture out into Minas Morgul. Beware, for they are treacherous and will seek to do you harm. Like all spirits, I guess. Dolenthal, there you go.
May I have a word with you?
Good Warden, may I have a word with you? We have accomplished much upon the Circle of Wrath together. Perhaps it's best if we continue our work upon the Circle of Sorrow. I believe there is still good to be found in this corrupted city. Take for example the walking wraiths who were once guarding the Tower of the Crescent Moon in Minas Ithil. They serve darkness only because they know not their past. We should lay to rest these guards so they can find peace. Do you agree with this plan, Beriathan? Well, it seems whether I agree or not is irrelevant right now.
this land is scarred, but we may heal it.
There is
yet.
an urgent matter to which we must attend. As we press further into the Dead City, some of the rangers have taken ill. At first it was a trifle of an illness, but now some rangers are unable to perform their duties. I believe something noisome is to blame, but be it the flowers or mushrooms or some other sinister growth, we must devise some remedy. Let me think on this while you gather what medicinal supplies we brought into the city. Quickly now, see to those ailing rangers. Ah, it's inside the circle, okay. Inside the circle, no, inside the tower. Anyway, simple enough, I guess. Before I forget,
Let us hope you bring glad tidings, friend.
so now we start unlocking swift travel locations around Minas Morgul. That's great. Might come in handy later. And now we need to treat the ill rangers. Alright. Okay, and the last one is here. It's done, Adolor. What now?
We will defy the enemy and take back these lands.
Thank you for treating some of the rangers. This is but a temporary solution. I would not be surprised if more of us also fall victim to this Morgul ailment. We must search for a remedy.
What strange climes these are.
Many different things survive in the gloom of Imlat Morgul. It would seem that some have developed an immunity to the foul air near the Dead City. Perhaps we must look for a remedy in things that thrive in the harsh realm of Mordor. Malts, fruit, and salts come to mind. As long as the ingredients are not poisonous, it is certainly our best option. I ask you to seek out whichever ingredients you can find. Bringing the sick back to Gondor would be no different than abandoning our mission. We must attempt to find a remedy here in the city. Okay, I saw Agarnith there and I got scared for a moment, like, do I need to go back to Agarnith? But it seems not. It seems that's just the name of the fruit. And that would be great. I don't feel like backtracking right now. What do we have here? Oh, white and a shade. What's this? Away from the Shrouded Forge, the dead take the path that is forced upon them. Fell pathfinders follow the stream of spirits to their destination, allowing nothing to stand in their way. You should defeat these pathfinders to allow the Rangers of Ithilien to move about the city with fewer worries. And that will do. So I think... Come on. I think we're gonna go first, yeah, to this western section of the circle. I'm doing this from memory, but I think this will do. Shadows cast from above darken the Morgul stone. Yeah, you can see some of it. Garlic seems to be upset. Hey, I'm gonna take that one. Oh, I didn't see you there. Agarnite fruit from the Merivile. Okay. Okay. What do we have here? Armored sentries keep watch over the Circle of Sorrow. They obey commands from those who control the Circle of Sorrow. Defeating these sentries will allow the Rangers of Ithilien to move about the city with fewer worries. And the sentries are standing guard on this wall, I would guess. So yeah, we'll need to keep exploring this lower area and the upper level and make sure that we get everything we need, I guess. Remember, fighting those wraiths was a big pain back in the day. Once again, when I was not as strong as we are today, thanks to the new allies and everything else we have already discussed. But yeah, much more easier now. Alright, here we have reached that location that I also want to check. Eyes of the Dead, watch your very step. Yeah, I can tell that as well. So here we have one of the ramps that connects the first and second circle. Since we are following the path with the Rangers, we technically don't need to use these ramps. But I know there's pages in some of them, so I just want to make sure we're not missing anything interesting by skipping these ramps. And well, we technically have secured the first circle now, so I guess doesn't hurt. Double checking this really quick. And yeah, seems that was it. At least this ramp, there's nothing noteworthy in it, but I know the other ramp that connects the circles, the first and second circles, does have a page. So that's one of the reasons why I picked this side first. That and the Black Book, because on that side we can also advance the Black Book, and I think this will be a good time to do so now. It seems I feel comfortable advancing the Black Book now. We have established a foothold in the city. We are moving in the second circle now, so it doesn't seem as jarring to take a little peek into the third circle, even though we have not reached it yet. But it's not a big deal, so that's the plan, I guess. Creeping arm. Oh, a cargo. There's not a quest for these cargoes yet, it seems. Maybe there will be. I seem to remember fighting some cargo in the second circle. We'll need to keep our eyes open. Here, some sentries, because why not? There we go. Love the look from this place. From this sort of vantage point. There we go. Now, Yeah, we're gonna go back to the main road of sorts, this sort of main road. Wow, one shot, awesome. Oh, didn't see you there. Now what do we have here? Inside this chest, something good, please. Eh, not exactly what I'm looking for right now. Would be really nice though if we could get some shards. They eventually, well, occasionally drop. So yeah, that would be awesome if we got a shard right now. Let me see, maybe there are some sentries up here. No. Okay. Dâr Grazadh, the Hall of Wrath. That's one of the locations we need to scout. So let us check this. Oh, more quests. Okay. Dâr Grazadh, once the great guild hall of Minas, is now a hall of wrath that houses the dead in corrupted sarcophagi. These sarcophagi should be destroyed, for they certainly contain corpses awaiting some dark necromancy. Dâr Grazadh, once the great guild hall of Minas, is now a hall of wrath that houses the dead. Many terrible rising creations wander its halls and should be defeated for the safety of all those who must brave the dead city. Dâr Grazadh, once the great guild hall of Minas, is now a hall of wrath that houses the dead in caskets that line the walls. These caskets may have been brought here from Gondor's old burial houses just outside the city. Perhaps some of the remains have yet to be desecrated. You should search the caskets for untouched remains. Oh, that's a little bit morbid, but... Okay. Okay, I guess we also need to do that. Gothmog. But I don't think we need to defeat Gothmans in here. I mean... gunmen specifically, I don't think we need to defeat. Not yet, at least. Oh, a page. Yeah, I do want that.
Those who defiled it are slain or else driven back to Mordor. The banners of Sauron darken its parapets. No more.
Oh. Looking forward to the full story. Getting the full story really soon. Well, not really soon. We're still missing a lot of pages, but we're getting there. Oh. I think, well... Oh, a rare chest! Awesome. I was looking for something like this too. These remains have been desecrated by the forces of evil. So that means we'll need to examine a lot more caskets than the quest requirement. We have found the treasure chest. That's good. That's awesome. Alright, untouched remains in here. What about this one? And this one? Oh, the sarcophagi, right. Already? Okay. You have defeated many of the dead at Dâr Grazadh. The Rangers of Ithilien will be pleased with your efforts. Still plenty of things to do inside this hole, anyway. Especially because these caskets are not helping. Alright, another casket in here. I almost missed this one. Anyway, didn't work. I don't think it will be too much to ask. Having another rare chest on the second floor. That seems very unlikely, but one can dream, right? But yeah, at this rate, this circle will also give us the chance of completing the advanced tier really, well, relatively easily, it seems. I think the time has come for us to explore the upper floor. Lots of content in here. I got a feeling that we should be doing a quest for defeating gunmen. We should be advancing. We should have gotten one of those quests, but now I'm not so sure. It's just that it seems kind of fishy, don't you agree? I mean, having all these gauntmen inside and nothing specific to them, especially considering how prominent or how relevant gauntmen are in the in-game lore. The books maybe not so much, not to the same extent as the game does in any case. Ah, the sarcophagus there. Another sarcophagus in here. How did we miss all of those? Alright, let us see if we can... Well, let us look for the way up on the other wing. Well, I think we need to explore the entire eastern wing. From the looks of it. The first and the second floors. Alright. These remains have been desecrated by the forces of evil. I was so close. You have destroyed many evil sarcophagi at Dâr Grazadh. The Rangers of Ithilien will be pleased with your efforts. Yeah, but we're still not done. Unlocking here. Well, at least we're almost done with the caskets now. No? What about this one then? Okay. Bring the remains to Dambrath. Need to go back eventually, of course. But I also want to check. There should be. I'm quite certain there should be another set of stairs that'll take you up. Even though I'm not so sure anymore that there's anything interesting in this upper floor. Seems there isn't. There should be. I think there will be. We might need to come back here at some point. I'm not sure anymore. I'm just rambling right now. Yeah, it seems that was it. For the time being, at least. but I very distinctively remember fighting the Gauntmen for another quest. We'll need to look into that, I guess. Loading, loading. Okay. Let's see, anything else that might be interesting. Shades, some wights, maybe the sentries. We'll need to keep looking for more sentries. Oh, there we go. Yeah, finally. That arm got tired of following us. I hate those arms. There's nail pace. Getting stuck in combat because of them, I mean... It's just annoying. It's not even a hindrance. It's just annoying. Unpractical, I mean. Time consuming, but nothing else. There should be another sentry. Wrong way down, I guess. Wound rates. Another quest that we need to turn back at camp. What about this? I know it's not the one I was looking for. Wait, one more sentry, some shades, some fell spirits. Finders as well. Oh my god, we need to do so many things. Okay, we have the Avernite fruit. Ah, this is the entrance to the next tower. We have not reached that point yet, of course, but there it is. I just saw as well another sentry up top. Let us get this guy before he goes away. Finally. You defeated many armored sentries upon the Circle of Sorrow. The Rangers of Ithilien will be pleased with your efforts. Great. Now, what about Morgul? Doesn't say. Okay. Let's see then. What else are we missing here? Defeat Deadly Sorrow Wights. I have not seen them for a while. The Pathfinders. And we need to finish scouting. Ah, well, we also need some shades. And fell spirits. Deadly Sorrow White. Ah, awesome. I was looking for you both. Awesome. Let us continue looking then. Okay, yeah. Let's take this one. Stained. No. Another page? It would be great finding another page. Ah, the forge. We have found the forge. Alright, next stop it seems. The ancient forge creaks and ghostly sounds echo throughout. Oh. The dead are molded and reforged within the shrouded forge of Búrzangh to serve those in control of Minas Morgul. The dark flames emanating from the forges should be extinguished to hold the work of those in the shrouded forge. The dead are molded and remade within the shrouded forge of Búrzangh to serve those in control of Minas Morgul. The dark forges are fueled by corrupted and forsaken coal that is mined from the mountains of shadow. You should destroy this coal in order to hold the efforts of those in the shrouded forge. The dead are molded and remade within the shrouded forge of Búrzangh to serve those in control of Minas Morgul. Many of these newly corrupted spirits freely roam the halls of the forge before they receive their orders. You should defeat any foes you find within Búrzangh in order to put an end to the evils contained there. The dead are molded and remain within this shrouded forge of Búrzangh to serve those who control Minas Morgul. The forges are run by 3 terrible spirits who possess a single task: to forge a frightful army of dead warriors for the Circle of Sorrow. These 3 deadly figures should be dealt with in order to hold the dead from continuing their conquest in Minas Morgul. This also is familiar. And creepy as hell. Oh god, what was that? Stop doing that. Why are you doing that? Okay. Stop it. It's creepy as hell. Will these blue fires turn off at some point? Okay. What do we have here? Another quest that we can turn in back at camp with Danrod and the Rangers. Oh, there are more bosses in here. Okay, so maybe I was mistaking the holes with the forges. They are not exactly similar, but I mean, the only thing they have in common is they are located in the second circle, and that's it. But I mean, I guess that's similar enough to warrant the confusion. You have defeated many foes within the shrouded forge of Búrzangh. The Rangers of Ithilien will be pleased with your efforts. Right. What else we have here? Forsaken Miner. Okay, another one of the 3 bosses we need to defeat in this place. Can we cross this blue fire? Oh. Well, we technically can. But I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, stop it with that. Got a bad feeling about this. There should be a page and a chest inside this place as well. It seems the most logical thing. A cargo. God, this place is really creepy. You know, at this point I don't mind. Still creepy, but I've gotten used to it. You have no power over me anymore. Wayward Acolyte. Okay, well, at least there we have the rare chest. I see it now. Be still. Okay. Ready for a fight, Acolyte? Alright, he just disappears. Okay. We'll grab the chest. Leave before he respawns. You have defeated the Wayward Acolyte, the Forsaken Miner, and the Spirit Forger, momentarily halting their efforts within the shrouded forge of Búrzangh. The Rangers of Ithilien will be pleased with your victory over these terrible foes. No page? That's a shame. Go down, I guess. You have destroyed many of the dark forges within Búrzangh. The Rangers of Ithilien will be pleased with your efforts on their behalf. There was some more coal in here. You have destroyed much of the Forsaken coal within the shrouded forge of Búrzangh. The Rangers of Ithilien will be pleased with your efforts. I'm glad they appreciate, because Yeah, it was a creepy place. We still need to find some pathfinders and finish scouting the other section of the circle, but well, this one has also gone by very quickly. Gotta say, I am surprised by how quickly we are doing all these quests in Minas Morgul. I mean, at this rate, we will be reaching the top of the city in no time. Kinda surprised about that. You come here. Not finished with you. That's great. It's always great seeing these guys drop like flies. Awesome. You have defeated many failed pathfinders in the Circle of Sorrow. The Rangers of Ithilien will be pleased with your efforts. Yeah, you see, girl, if I told you we were gonna be okay, we are okay. Doing good. Quickly Sorrow White, really Morgul White. Yeah, we just need a couple more quests in this circle and we'll be done with the wights. I mean, and we have reached the ramps. This one is the ramp that climbs to the third circle, and here is where we will find, well, this is the location Faramir asked us to scout for the Black Book of Mordor, so we are already here, might as well. Suffering from mortal wounds, a Morgul cultist spits curses at you.
If you've come to plunder Minas Morgul, you've arrived too late.
The coward Gothmog sealed himself away in the tower, but he has minions roving the city, searching for whatever treasures might have been left behind. Adum searched. In the Valley of the Secret Shadow he might have found a useful weapon, but his orcs cannot find a way. The cultist laughs, despite the pain of her wounds, and the blood staining her garb grows a deeper shade of red. My master Dolguzigir knows the path, but he will not tell Gothmog. Let the coward waste away in the tower, if he lives that long. More than one enemy desires his blood, and I have seen servants of at least 2 already. They say the captain of the pit will not rest until he has taken Gothmog's head, but he will have a rival for it. I heard Lhaereth, the state, hates Gothmog even worse than she hates your kind, or mine, and that is no small amount. Look what Her Merrival did to me. Well, I have had my last jest, and I am ready to die. Let them kill each other. They deserve. Dolguzigir, where have I heard that name before? Nâlunitir succumbs to her wounds, a smile on her lips. Return to Echad Uial. Yeah, we need to return to Echad Uial, as you will see, so... it's a little backtracking, but... I prefer the flow of the quests that way, doing a little bit of the city as you make your way through. The withered gardens smell of rot and decay. And here's a location where we can insert all the sockets we've found so far, but we are missing one of those. In fact, we can see here Kolos Holm is the one that we are missing. I think that one is found upward on the upper circles of the city. We'll need to double check that. But in any case, we still have a couple of locations to scout. And I know for sure there is a page on this ramp. This is the other ramp that connects the first and the second circles. And there we go. Here we have the page.
I wept to see it orc befouled. I have watched many lands fall into ruin and decay. When I saw Ithilien, I knew my part in this war. was its rescue.
Alright, so I think Galadriel, is she talking? Well, she can't be talking about the War of the Last Alliance, can she? Might be possible. I don't remember if Galadriel's Lost Lore talks about that, or if it's an earlier moment in the history of Imlad Ithil. Not so sure. Well, we'll find the answer to that as we continue getting more and more pages. But before we go to the houses of Lindalírë, well, that's the last location that we need to explore, and we need to find a mould. Maybe it will be found there at the Songhouses. Might be, right? Might be. Here. I mean, that was a bountiful chest. But I don't want to get my box full with a lot of things I don't want to use right now. We're gonna leave it at that. The ancient theater is now a torture pit, a den of great evil. And there's only one question here. Minas Ithil was once a beautiful city, a beacon for the arts, and the Song-house of Lindalírë was the jewel in its crown, hosting the finest singers and musicians in all the kingdom. But those days are gone, and now the only sounds in the old Song-house are the cries and wails of the dead. The horrid Girithos oversees the torture quarters of spirits, slowly corrupting them so they may join the ranks of the dead who compose the army of Minas Morgul. So we need to defeat foes and defeat Girithos, okay. Girithos. Still no quest for the Gauntmen. That's weird. Ah, there's another page in there. Great.
Now I say to thee, rejoice, for thy city is freed. With what power we wield, Celeborn and I have taken back Minas Ithil.
I think it's quite likely that's what Galadriel is talking about. When Minas Ithil fell during the Second Age, Faramir told us the city was retaken before it fell for good during the Third Age. So it seems it was Galadriel and Celeborn the ones behind the recuperation of Minas Ithil during the War of the Last Alliance. It seems that's what they're talking about. Oh, come on. Gotta grab the Mordor chest now. I think this should be all the chests in this circle. And we're almost halfway through regarding the chests, and almost halfway through regarding the city itself, so it makes sense. You have defeated Girithos and put an end to his performance of torment at the Song-house of Lindalírë. The Rangers of Ithilien will be pleased with your efforts. Anything else? Morgul Remedy. I have no idea where that one is located. The third... on the first circle even. Maybe with the orcs. We can try that really quick. Who's attacking now? I don't see anyone. Yeah, we can try. and get down the ramp. Oh, a shard! That's amazing. That's what I was talking about. I don't know what we can do with these shards, but I still want to get a couple of them just in case. So as I was saying, we can go back down the ramp and see if the orcs will yield the last ingredient we need. And if that's the case, that would be the game sending you back to the orcs through the ramp where the page is located. So it's the game making sure that you visit this location so you don't miss that page. And that is great. Great design. So let us hope we are right on this feeling. Bit of resilient mold. Well, maybe not the orcs themselves, but it's here on the walls, so it still works. Yeah, there we go. One. Okay. Two. And we're only missing the last one now. Right over there. Well, we also need to go back to the rangers. I think we can even go back from this floor. There is no need to climb back to the second one. It seems this is the fast way in any case. I mean, now that we have secured the tower, we can re-enter from either side. We can use either entrance, so we should be okay. You know what? Now that we are back in the first circle, I think it's actually better to go back to Faramir and advance the Black Book a little bit, and then we come back here and finish all this. Well, continue where we left. Yeah, you know what? That makes sense in my head. I mean, we're already back in the first circle, so might as well exit the city. And from here, we just take a swift travel to Echad Uial so that we can advance the Black Book once again. We'll be doing the Black Book a little bit. As I was saying, there's a little bit of backtracking involved, but the Black Book will eventually take us where we need to go. Faramir has returned, and another familiar face has also come to Echad Uial. And the story now will start falling into place once again, but sadly we don't have enough time today for that. So join me next time as we talk to Faramir and Mithrandir and see what else we need to discover in the Morgul Vale. For the time being though, this has been all of today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.